All right. So from the misplay group slash the fanboy locals, both Harry and Derek lost in top 16. Seb's on top 8.
All right.
He was able to beat his own deck. And he was able to beat Imperial with Hootie.
Excellent. So he's also Adam's favorite for the rest of the day because he did beat Darren Gibson.
W.
But I think that's what happened last. Actually, no. I guess we had someone make it to top 4 last.
And training, we're going to take, I think, Promo Shushu, and then that's Evo Reduction Shu in the back. And look at the Ukomon gameplay here. This is one chip.
Yeah.
And low-key, it doesn't matter because you're playing an OTK deck. You could actually swing and get the extra memory if you really wanted to. So this Ukomon is actually extra broken.
Yeah. It's like, we were talking to Harry yesterday, who also made it into top 16 with puppets. And it's just like that it's frustrating that there's someone that is just on a pound-for-pound, like, objectively better list. But, you know, Luke on a warpath. His Ukomon lives because it has been eating those Wheaties.
And what are you supposed to do now as the opposing puppet player? Like, you can't let this Ukomon gain you more value.
You go to game 2.
But you can't play into it because then if you promote first, then you kind of lose. Yeah, the whole point of Ukomon is like you basically, this is yellow rocks or, you know, yellow Medusa or, you know, any Liberator deck that isn't Zeph. That
New Age Yellow Mirage.
New Age Yellow Mirage. It wasn't Sukuya. It was actually, yeah, the whole point. The whole point is that puppets, because of exactly Nyaromon with perfect choking, being able to overclock multiple times, you can just kill from 4 really easily. So at that point, play Ukomon, chip to 1, and congratulations, your Liberator deck kills from 4.
Yeah, this was a funny one as well, actually, just sort of like from player dynamic. Like we had a little bit back and forth with Shane and Miguel just kind of talking. There's a lot going on. Both these players are playing the same deck, so there's no like explanation, there's no nothing.
It's just like this is a little bit rough.
So we've got 1 cost Evo, which is going to go through, and then we can
play out the girl.
Do you pick up the emblem now, or do you prioritize getting something? Oh, taking another rookie. Interesting.
Yeah, I think like the emblem loses a little bit of value later on. Then we're going to crack training Evo for 1.
I guess one of the things that you don't care about the Uko all that much is that because you're going to get a body, when you end on a familiar, the familiar is going to clear an Uko because it's the -3, and if not, then like Sondrel's just going to shoot it. There's no other target.
Is this Evo reduction Shu in the back for Luke?
I don't think so.
I can't quite tell what the Shumons look like because I'm used to the alt arts.
Yeah.
Because if it isn't, a training and just the Shu might not be enough.
Oh, no, you may be right. Yeah, this is the Evo reduction.
Yeah, that is the Evo reduction Shu. Okay,
yeah,
so
again, I don't know what the not alt looks like.
So it means that we have a training with choke to 1. We're going to go central commit to the bodies, play out the tokens. That's enough, plenty of shrink. And then we can overclock. The main issue is that we are at 1. So, well, I say issue, but it's not really an issue because we have the Nyaromon.
Yeah. And again, I like that we have upside down token for the one that's going to blow up and the not upside down token for the one that
we can use it for overclocking or
so I just like they've done that. Obviously putting it directly behind the Shushimon also makes the board stay even clearer.
But the only issue is like if Salty Miner wants to play the board, because one of 2 things will happen, right? He either commits to trying to clap back board and then, you know, we'll actually get an interesting game that isn't just an OTK, or he stays in the back. Okay, no, we do overclock. Oh, lightning. Oh, the Rondo is so bad here. Oh, this might be wraps.
Yeah, this is and it finds the Kokeshi as well. So like,
not great.
He wants it more.
I think that's game.
He wants it more.
I think with double training, like you just have so much agency here that like.
Although the one thing that is going to be a little bit weird is because it's Evo reduction here, if you do the reduction, then you don't get to training. If you do the training, you kind of whiff the reduction because you are going to run.
Yeah,
now.
I think you take the 1 cost Evo and then you can go into Kokeshi. Sorry, you can go into Karakuru, and then at Karakuru step,
Always doing
be at
this
1, and then
style of
training
chess.
into Central for 1 to then be perfectly like set up for Nyaro.
Yeah.
Oh, but we don't have the searching mirror. Instead, we have the mirror that plays out a temporary body.
Yeah, which is still fine because you can go into Karakuri here and then you'll be able to tap the mirror A. She's kind of like more permanent in what she does.
Oh, uh-oh, we messed up.
Is it?
We evolved into... Oh, no, no, no.
No, we're still in timing.
Yeah,
we're still in timing.
Mirror's timing is still open. Okay.
Yeah. Because she's when a puppet Digimon.
Yeah. When
Mirai,
puppet, yeah.
isn't it? Yes,
Yeah.
it's your turn. It's not.
Oh, never mind. We're good. Oh, and we found the memory gain CL. So a little bit more extension, a little bit more juice in our central deck. You know, it's just recurable Hammer Spark.
Then effect to summon a guy. Just thinking which guy I want to summon here.
Yeah, so the two color mirror is the your turn, and it's basically the same effect as the spin mirror, except she's significantly more permanent than the other one.
Well, we could play it out to just get more memory. Now the problem is like if we play the memory gain, we'll put ourselves at a I mean, we do get a lot of tokens here. And then,
Yeah,
on
I
play
think
we
we're
get the memory.
prioritizing clearing the Sundry.
Yeah, we cleared the Sundry, and then like if you have Nyaboot, you could just play to like full clear board, or you just start swinging. Like there's so much that you can do. If we played out a level 4 off of Sundry, then we could have training into another Karakuru, and then we would have like the Kaguya Central 3-check line, but we don't really need to do that. We're just going to Alliance.
Yeah. I'm not actually sure. Is Inigo on... No, he is on the Nyaro, isn't he?
Yes, both players are on Yarrow. So 2 checks. Now we just need to choke to 1 so we can play an emblem.
Yep. A deck that has absolutely no shortage of 2-cost options to take the memory over.
Yep. Now we can go Overclock, pop the CL, Alliance with the tokens. And then, yep, 2 more checks.
Does get the DP minus as well, and then Yarrow trigger.
We could trigger if we wanted to, and then, yep, Yarrow, 2 checks. Yeah, we just take out a token on the way out for the love of the game. Mirai won't quite do anything.
Yep, just going to get the easy pickup. Oh, this is where Tamas's sleeves went.
Ruin mode?
Yeah, that's a ruin mode.
Yeah.
This is where Tamas's sleeves went.
Yep. So the rumor is quite interesting because it's a way to deny the opposing puppet player from OTKing if you like have enough bodies that just won't die. In particular with Central being able to play on level 4s or lower. Really good backed up by a ruin mode, but we just didn't quite have it. If we had ruin mode here, then it would have been amazing for Inigo, but...
Yeah, just... I feel like that game was decided before the cards even came down.
No, it was the Uko, right?
Yeah, like the Uko, it lived, and then you hit a Rondon response. Like the check 1 security, like decided the game.
I think
pretty
there was an
quickly.
argument to just not check security and just clear the Uko, not give the opponent any more resources than they had, because with just the Evo cost reduction, shoe plus 1 training, we could have probably made something, but
I don't even think it was just the Uko. I think it was a combination. I think
the chip lost him.
I think either or could have happened. Like we could have seen no Uko and Rond would have lost him the game, or Uko no Rond, and he still would have been in a pretty bad position. But hitting both was like completely sealed out of the game.
And I think like with because there is a version of Sundry that doesn't play Uko, but instead opts to play the Namake, and then in the mirror you can choose to end on Nyaro. And then that way you are protected from DP minus, and if any of your guys get collaterally DP minus, then you can trigger the Nyaro. Like I think there's a world where like Nyaro plus maybe like Kaguya with an Namake backed up. That's like your defensive line in puppets. But like setting that up in an amount of times, you have a lot of search, but like how often will that come up, right?
Yeah. One thing that's also kind of interesting is the Kaguya in this really doesn't have the same impact that the Kaguya would have against other matchups, because your main removal is DP minus without the Namakemon, because both of them are kind of playing incredibly aggro, super fragile builds. The Kaguya, to try and give blocker to a whole board, usually is just target number 1. Just dies instantly. Yeah, so like they did choke to 1, but
Like a risky one.
they did
Thought about it a lot, so
they did everything that they probably could.
Yeah.
But again, first check security kind of decided the game on the spot.
I mean, player going first opening Uko, that's just so brutal.
If I had 50 pounds per
I'd
hour,
imagine as the puppet player, you want to go first here.
Yeah, if you're on, well,
If you're
going first, it's weird because if you're not on Uko, you kind of need to take away their ability to go first. But as a result, you're going second's a lot. You're going. Oh, never mind. He gave him first.
Oh, interesting.
We just gambled. The advantage of going second is that you can go like rookie, emblem, assuming they don't have Uko, which the gamble paid off. But I would personally have taken first to stop the Uko because if you're on the Uko deck, as good as it gets is kind of you go like you go training and then evolve into Uko for 1 to choke if they pass you 2. That's typically a line of play, but
Yeah.
nice little 3 pass.
I wonder if also just having the extra card is something that matters to Inigo here. Gonna do the searcher in the front. Does find double pickup.
This is weird because I don't see how we're outing the what is she called? The CL, and the CL is just a chip here. Like he's literally just playing it down as like you can't contest this body. I'm going to chip you, put you to 4, and like the clock is on my side.
Yeah.
But in the same fashion, Indigo could go, well, my rookie is also sticking, and I could kill you on my push-out turn if you chip me 1, and it's something that's like, ooh shoo.
Promo shoo.
Yeah. Pack it up. The game's over.
Yeah, the comic scales have tipped back in his favor.
Okay, we play the searcher here just to choke to 1, but like...
Lose an Uko off the search as well.
this is... I think the game's over.
Yep.
End of turn. Yep.
We both played very real games with Digimon here. We sat here, we
That
shuffled in
was-
front of each other, and then we let cards resolve themselves. Peak.
Actually, is the game over?
It's not game over because we had to do training rather than emblem. If we had emblem, I think the game was over. But like training is still very good in this position. But like not being able to.
No, the choke
But
to
it's
1...
also a level 4. So
the,
like
the choke to 1, let me think, right? Because like, we could go promote, Evo for 1, training for 1, Karakuru at 1. No, yeah, right? Like,
Yeah,
if
'cause
if we have like,
overclock Nyaro, so you can bring it back.
yeah, this if Inigo like promotes here and he has 4, 5, 6, he can try drawing to the rest.
I do wonder if he has it though, because we did a lot of searches and we didn't pick up a 5 or 6 off of them.
I think you take the gamble, right? Actually, you have the shoe on field, so you don't actually have to commit your nursery. But committing nursery gives you Nyaro.
Yeah. Especially
Surely,
because you're going to have to push damage, so like it's like 3-4 chances to have something stupid pop out on that left side.
you're down a game with like 40 minutes on the clock. It's either like, do I lose slowly because my opponent's CL lived and they're like decently set up, or do I gamble and never mind, we stayed in the back.
Like Loki.
Oh, okay, Karakuru is not. Yeah, this also works, right?
Yeah.
Karakuru, pop, shoe.
Loki though,
I'll swing into the-
you kind of.
Oh,
Whoa. We don't have it, or we're just playing for board. Never punish.
What? Okay, I guess we
this is
didn't
gonna
have
be
a
emblem.
6.
Yeah, this has got to be emblem.
This is not.
Finds
great.
Kaguya. It's not nothing. There's Kokeshi.
What were we missing?
6.
You think we're missing just a 6? But surely, like, evolving to the 4, draw a card, and then, like...
I think he didn't want to commit his raising. I think because he knew like he could play for board and do 1 chip as long as nothing bad popped out. He's in the same position as before, but now he has barrier on his level 5, so it means that Luke can't push out and do the same thing back to him and try and fight for board whilst they're kind of playing this awkward mid range. Yes, it was Kaguya Kokeshi pulled.
Oh,
off
maybe
with
he
the
was
search.
missing a Kokeshi. If he didn't have yeah, I mean...
Well, he also didn't have emblem down, so I think I
no,
actually.
but the training would have been fine, right? Because you could have gone evolve for 1, be at 0, and then training for 1 onto Karakuru, so you'd be at 1, and then evolve into Sandri while still at 1, and then you get to overclock.
Well, I don't think he had
Nyaru.
the Sandri. Like,
Okay, yeah,
He
if he
picked
did-
up the Kaguya second card in the.
Oh, okay, so you're making the read that he
emblem
didn't
search, so
have
would have
it.
drawn it.
Okay.
He would have drawn it for Evo off the Karakuru, but you're like gambling your full stack.
Okay, that makes
with
sense.
no rebuild.
Okay, so we're gonna go Shu here if the Shu fits. Luke doesn't have like. Yeah, only Evo cost reduction for one, and then
Oh, we're both on a low roll. Awesome. We actually get to see some
he did
Digimon
off
here.
off the draw. He did find Mirai. So we're both playing for board.
Yeah, like, and this is where I think the.
Oh,
this
that's a
is.
disgusting choice.
Yeah, I think he has to take the Karakuru because
Yeah,
he
you-
can at least go into central. But then if he commits into his Sandri, he would be passing 3. At which point,
Nice.
Emblem plus Shu.
Yeah. You
Clears
could
back.
hear it in the microphone. Not happy about this reveal at all. Especially it being Mirai, you only get to pick up 1. If this is Emblem, happy days. You just, easiest Shumon Karakuru pick of all time. But now it's like, do you Karakuru and fight Inigo for board? Or do you Karakuru and then full send it and hope, but recognize that you don't have lethal and are potentially giving 4 instances to get back into the game? Or do you find a way to try and fight for board? No, there's actually no fighting for board here. Like, we just don't have the memory to keep.
No, we just don't.
Like,
Yeah.
it's make Karakuru, and it's clearly the only one. And just hope that you can find it with no scramble.
We do get to play out the Shu that on deletion makes a token, so it's a good card to pop because
Yeah.
you technically like stay body positive, and then central for 3. We could choke to 2, but then I mean going to 3 security versus 2 security is kind of bad. Like you don't actually want to.
Yeah, that's like a meaningful damage number.
Yeah, 4 to 5 matters. 3, anything like below 2 doesn't really matter. 2 or below doesn't matter, but 3 kind of matters.
Yeah.
And then
alright.
like enough DP minuses to shrink.
One thing that's also of note here is the
And Luke won't overclock because no point giving him potentially more resources. We already gave him a Shu that almost cost him the game.
yeah, Salty Mandarin is also not on scramble as far as I remember.
Yeah, no,
Which
his
I
list
think
is
is a
very
difference in the list.
very like no comeback. I will like just
Yeah. I'm not
push.
playing for rebuild. I'm playing for game 2.
Okay, so
We have to push here.
yeah,
Like,
we have to.
like with obviously we're thinking, but we're thinking before we do the turn. But like this is push or concede.
So 3 rats on Mandarin side means that's like -9 allocated whichever way we want.
Which is miserable.
Could take out small bodies. Yeah, I think Luke only doesn't have that many cards in hand, right? His hand looked pretty small.
I also noticed he's on official tokens today.
Oh, amazing.
I think
Gotta
maybe
use them for
Bandai
stream.
shipment came through overnight.
DHL next day delivery.
I can tell you, yesterday they certainly did not.
You don't have it.
We were seeing some very crisp, very crisp tokens from a different popular card game.
I saw people that had like unfamiliar token and like as a gag, like the token was called unfamiliar. Ooh, the
Yeah,
Evo
I
for 2
saw
here.
Italian brain rot
Oh,
tokens.
amazing.
Those were terrible. Yeah, we did not have the rule in effect for this one,
Oh,
but
and we don't have the Mirai, I don't think. Oh, this is so bad. Oh, this is so bad.
like
the Mirai.
clearly Drazzle has chosen his strongest soldier, but like do or die, right? Like you've only got one action, you might as well gamble. If it's off the top and you get to play, you wanted it enough. If you didn't, what else can you do?
Oh, this sucks. Oh, chat. We might be cooked.
Yeah, I think I'm hit. I'm doing it. I think I'm just scrambling and sending it. Like you have to, right?
The other out is like Slam Karakuru, but like that's just not good. Yeah, Nyaro burn. Okay,
Yarrow
so
Bird, Gate
the
1.
security check was pretty safe for Salty Mandarin. I
Oh,
guess
nothing has blocker, right?
nothing has a blocker. He does, I believe, have barrier ESS, unless
Yes.
I'm wrong.
From a Shisha, I believe is Barrett.
I don't think that's promo. I think that's
No, yeah, you're right. I
search.
think this is just regular.
Oh wait, no. Are they all No, they're not.
It's
blocked.
security is small. Oh, we're gonna
Oh,
pop
attack
to end the
negate.
attack.
and
then
then
minus 3.
-3.
Ah.
Okay.
So now we get to do.
I would have taken the security gamble, right?
Oh wait, okay. So we went scramble here.
Yeah.
I thought we were going to trading to try and find the
If we
Mirai,
had the
but-
bad Karakuru, that would be pretty good, but...
that is bad
the-
Karakuru.
That is bad Karakuru. That's pretty good.
You join now, yeah?
Yeah.
It's suspended.
Okay.
Because, like, bad Karakuru play out, like, a Searcher Shoe, and then, like, You could still maybe Bombo. Like, if we make Kaguya, we're in a good spot. Like, make Kaguya plus, like, Central, clear everything not a rat token is decent. Okay.
Oh no! It got revealed. The Ragnar Ace.
The Ragnar Ace. Okay, so for those that are not knowers, the theory behind Ragnar Ace is that it's your 5th check that's not Uko. The idea is to slam it at end of turn because you'll put your opponent to 1 security. You then slam it past the 7, and then you can overclock because it's the only card in the game that on play burns that you can play in the deck. That's not like a burn cycle. Like, obviously, like Lamia or Cyberdramon, they burn, but like not just like a plus burn, right? They cycle security. But yeah, so it looks like we are now going to try start a chain by playing out our Mirai.
Mirai. Keep on searching.
Find. Yep. So we have a couple of options here. Option number 1 is to go into our own Sandry. And make even more rat tokens.
I think the problem here.
We have a.
Never mind. We are so back.
We have the memory CL, but like, is that enough? We could only yank back to 1 unless we have 2.
We're on 2. So this is memory CL plus overclock. This brings back to.
Oh no, but he already used the Nyaro. Remember, he used the Nyaro to be able.
Nyaro once per turn.
Nyaro. I am not sure. I think it is. I don't see a reason.
Five guys.
We could like, we could maybe Karakuru to like, gain 1. Can you check for me if Nyaro is once per turn?
Oh, and I think we also took a familiar. You want to check the
Nyaro.
Nyaro.
It is once per turn. Okay.
Yeah, BT 15.
Okay. So we've already used the Nyaro. It's fine.
Yeah.
Just 1 check.
So we're gonna go for what, the 1 check, I think.
I'll give them minus.
Yeah.
And we're just kind of hoping that like leaving out just the single. Wait, we took out.
So when
Oof. Oof,
yeah,
that's not good.
It's
I mean,
because when we did the overclock, the familiar token -3 one of the familiars, which -3 something back, but Luke picked one of the bodies that wasn't a familiar token, so that way we didn't have like a fireworks chain.
okay. I mean, I'm surprised that Inigo didn't pick the Shushu.
You can't swing at play.
No, for the DP minus allocation, right?
Shushu wouldn't have killed.
Right, so
It's,
Could you not have killed the Shushu with? Like,
Shushu's 4K.
right, I gotta do all of this first.
but don't we have double central proc? Or what else did you choose? How many bodies did we have?
Yeah, it needs to
Well, he used.
So again-
Oh, yeah, because it's when did you open when attacking, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not sure actually.
Okay, so we are 3 memory with an emblem, but we have 2 Mirais out, which is kind of unfortunate because I guess by leaving him with not a rookie, I think that's actually correct. By not leaving him with a rookie, it means that he doesn't have a thing that he can evolve into to clear out the Mirai to then trigger the Kokeshi to then replay it out.
Yeah, one of the other things that is.
Oh no, he
alternate-
killed the Kokeshi. Okay, well,
Okay, yeah, okay.
I guess Kokeshi is better because it's the attack negate.
Yes, which we've already seen actually does kind of matter.
It
Because it lets
matters.
you 2 for 1. Like, it stops an attack and kills
Yeah.
a familiar in the process.
Yeah, Karakuru pop rat token. We don't have any memory gain here, so I think we're just trying to like climb our way back into like board.
Yeah, I do wonder if we're going to double
Yeah,
mirror.
back it
Yeah,
up.
no, we're just going
Go
to
next.
scoop up.
Honestly, I thought you had
And one of the other things as well is like because Inigo's on because he's on scramble, even if he does take him off board, like he's kind of like not meaningfully taken out because we can just build back up in his face.
Yep. All right. I probably have to go because it's 10-2 and I'm playing in the 3v3. So I'll make sure to bring Tom in to finish off the rest of the cast. For those wondering in chat, that was game 2.
Yes.
Game 1 was like 3 minutes.
Yeah, it was fast.
All right. Thanks for being here, chat. I might be back later.
Go
but
win products.
I
Let's play
will-
mercenaries or whatever, right?
well, I'm teaming with Johnny and Emily. This is the old Bloom Brigade. So we'll see how that's going.
Lisbon's Angels.
Lisbon's Angels, that's really good.
The thing is, I had no me. I was like, I was scrambling for stuff.
Yeah. Oh, there was a request to get one tech deck trick before you leave.
I'm gonna leave it here for now anyway.
Oh, you're gonna come back and do it in top 8. I respect it. You just you clap up your 3v3. You come back and do a tech.
Oh yeah, for sure. On Magra.
I'm gonna do a
Yes,
pause.
sir. You're famously quick deck.
Famously quick that.
Yeah, it's okay.
Hey, the way we take 30 minutes as like puppets.
But yeah, that was at KBeeds, KBEEDS on YouTube and on Twitter. You can go see him beefing with Jambo on Twitter for fun.
I don't want to see it.
But yeah,
Fuck off.
we're going all the way to the top. And yeah, you can keep track of the number of wins with the gems. Luke took game 1, Salty Mandarin, and then we have Inigo on the right taking game 2. And he's got these. I'll actually throw it to the table. His entire deck is sleeved up in these sick Chinese New Year sleeves. Thanks to Tamas or Rich Life for getting a bunch of these in the venue. People have been using them as egg sleeves, but we found out like 10 minutes into bracket that all of them were gone, and I was like, damn. He's like, yeah, apparently one person took all of them. I clicked on one thing and we just lost our timer.
I will be going.
I clicked on one thing. Oh, okay, so time is now wrong. That's excellent.
Give the puppets
Yeah, my fault. There's also like a different set of like New Year ones. These are also sick, but yeah, this is where all the that's where all the sleeves went. They're on potentially the highest placing puppet players list.
Where do the sleeves go, chat?
Where did the sleeves go? I think we found them.
What does you remember?
Suspicious sleeve-shaped sleeve-shaped.
Shout out to
throat.
the dude that did that one. What does the fox say? Song. You thinking about that? Remember that?
Yeah, that
What
was.
does the shoe say?
What does the
What
shoe
does
say?
the shoe say, chat?
Shoe say Fudo?
Shoe say Fudo.
the
Going
chosen one.
fast, killing on turn 2.
My heart lives in overclock, maybe.
Oh, true. Oh, that rhymed. Damn, we're good at this. Hey, Chad, it's your stepdad. How are you today? Dude, that game was barbaric. That was absolutely, like, these guys are very good. Salty Mandarin, back-to-back top cuts here at Bristol. This is a good stadium for this player.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
I mean, it's also been good for Toxin as well. Consistent top
true.
16. Consistent lose to. Well, he lost to Trix in top 8, right?
Salty
Last
Mandarin
year?
or
No,
Toxin?
Toxin.
Toxin lost in top 8, yes.
Okay, yeah, because I was going to say, like, Trix wasn't first seed out of Swiss, so he couldn't have lost
No.
the first seed twice. We misspoke earlier. He technically an underperformance in top 16, but, you know, one round, still getting your invite here. Feels pretty good.
Dude, I watched Salty Mandarin resolve the search when he was comboing to go onto the board on turn 4, and it was like Shumon, Karakurumon, and I went, thank God I don't play this match. Oh, by the way, it's the 5th, man.
Yeah, I mean, the regional started on the 4th.
Chat, any truthers? You know, you'll see it. So let's talk about the game, because you, Marcio, made a couple really good points that I want to talk about really quick about the extreme importance of the 4 security thresholds. These guys are getting positioned. The double like rookie bluff is always interesting, but we had a comment in chat that I thought was neat, which was that like specifically when it comes to the mirror, you stand to gain an OTK line and lose the game. So it's like, how crazy are you to
Yeah.
chip the security?
And it's funny, I was thinking about it before. I was like that, you know, at least this matchup, if you lose it in 15 minutes, you're still eligible to go play Ultimate Cup.
That's true.
Like, it's annoying to lose top 8 and just miss out on Ultimate Cup, so you got nothing to do for the rest of the day. But
Yes.
this is a matchup that they could have Hunshook in 10 minutes, and both of them could have gone and played in a 3v3.
Ain't that the truth? I like literally like watching it there, like the hesitation to actually go for the suspend to declare the attack.
Another tech lost off of the search. So we've seen the Ruin mode, we've seen the Ragnar. Neither has come up.
Feels like a slightly more kitted out list. I know Marcia made a point of mentioning that Salty Mandarin's deck is just like all extension and all
is this
gas.
like-
Yeah, it's like
Do I risk it all
basically.
right now?
Do I risk it all?
How crazy do I
risk
feel?
it all right now with 3 outs in the deck?
You know, it's Easter, right?
Yeah,
You think after 3 turns, Shumon comes back?
yeah. I mean, no rocks because they've been rolled away.
Oh, true. Oh my
Can't
God.
really do much about that.
Medusa.
I was gonna
in the
make a joke
garden,
about
maybe.
Medusa not being here, but that's St. Patrick who chased out the snakes. So I can't just truly, guys. I was a lapsed Catholic at best. Haven't been to Sunday school in a minute. Hey, dude, this is so stressful for him because I like legitimately now that you've progressed, like perhaps maybe in isolation, the Ronde isn't the scariest card compared to the training because like you know it's a memory committal up front. So conceptually, if
Yeah.
they do whiff on the top end, they aren't fully committing.
But at the same
And boards
time,
with no
like,
egg, that's even worse.
The Mirai with nothing in front is also really interesting because you aren't getting much extension here.
Yeah,
But then again, I guess is that 3 security on Luke's side? Like,
I think it might be 4. I'm so colorblind, goat.
I'm not colorblind and I can't tell. We're casting off of like not even a big full OBS screen like we normally would. This is a single monitor setup. That's why things have been
Big View Sonic sponsoring the misplay event this year.
Hey, I know
That's a
it's,
joke.
you know,
That's legally a joke.
That's the problem. What else do I do with the turn?
but you know, if they want to,
Yeah, hey, View Sonic. I like your
you know,
monitors.
we do a lot for the community.
We do a lot for the scene of moving
Yeah,
computer
I-
monitors and cars across the
Man,
country.
I love a DP input.
Low latency. Buy yours today. It's 4. Thank
4
you.
sec, that makes
Ah,
sense.
dude, I'm so. Maybe you
There was
should
only
get
one card in
tested.
trash, so it actually couldn't have been 3 unless he hit something out of security.
Wow. Way to go, Sherlock. Hey, here's where we're at though, because if you have to commit this amount of pressure, you're giving away a lot of this amount of hesitation. I would say like top 16 is a complicated metagame of decision making trees because you need to be able to sort of like convince your opponent of certain assumptions when you commit to like, especially in game 3 context. Like both of these games were kind of blowouts one way or another. For better or worse. But specifically within the context of game 3 in a top cut game, like one of the things you have to be really conscious of is you need to kind of diminish your tells. People talk about poker faces in card games a lot.
Yeah.
You'll see it as well. Like stream games, there's always an added element of pressure, so like I'm sympathetic for that. But I think the concern of like giving away the information via omission of what you might not have, like, you know, you actually, to a degree, if you're Inigo, have kind of a smokescreen here. Your searchers whiffed on multiple non-valid targets, so you're not necessarily revealing any hand gaps.
Yeah.
You're more revealing like I'm just sort of low rolling a little bit. So it could potentially make Salty Mandarin have to think a little bit twice about like perhaps going for the security, because if the reveals haven't been a ronde, maybe the security's full of rondes. You know?
I actually really like this play from Salty Mandarin because he passes 1 and then has a familiar little pop at end of turn. So that way it means if Inigo wants to try and play for tempo and just plays a rookie to board,
Yeah, any
the rookie
searchers.
dies. So like
yeah.
there's no on board play that keeps the number small and like meaningfully threatens damage. But
Yeah. All right.
tap
I
and
mean,
go.
it's the Shumon to go on. It's tough with no rondes, but I've seen it happen before.
yeah.
These are some shiny cards. I can almost not tell what I'm looking at there.
Yeah, we're looking at the Evo Reduction Shumon.
And I think promo in hand.
Yeah, promo Shushu. So we're both going board for board. Familiar token. But first, we're going to Mirai, who cost -3.
Golly, what a card. I mean, these reveal. That's a puppet. That's a liberator. That's both. So you have
Alright.
lots of flexibility. Kaguya.
Yeah.
Have we seen a central reveal so far?
I don't think we've seen one off of a reveal yet. So if he has one, then it was one that was just in hand.
For
Chat
sure.
has been paying attention to something that has shown up. That is, yes, one of the other key differences between these two players' lists. Not going to be relevant for this turn, I don't think.
I do think it's interesting to see that, like, if the hesitation, like I said, to play that mental game of chess, like, if the concern was, do I promote, do I build on board, to have seen a 6 the turn you promote, like, that is a tell in some capacity. Obviously, if there's no Sendrils revealed off any other
I think I kind of want
effects
to
first.
end on Kaguya here.
Yeah, I think that's where we're going, is that, like, the concept very easily translates to Shushumon to EX
Yeah,
9
Scramble
Kaguya.
Yeah.
Or sorry, Karakuru, and then Karakuru to Kaguya. I believe technically in the mirror the new one's better, but somebody would have to correct me on that. I don't know.
In this instance, you need to go into older.
thank God.
No, yeah, you
The
can
fact
you,
I read that
I think-
out.
you can hear it from Luke. Just it not being the combo Karakura matters so much.
Yeah, that's such a shame. Not the right 5.
If it was the combo Karakura, then we find
Yeah,
it.
we were
that's the
Kaguya
one.
bound. Dang.
What do you spawn off this?
One turn slow. Heartbreaker.
Yeah.
Is there a difference with the Kaguyamons? Like, I'm not even sure. Personally, chat, I haven't seen Inigo's list, so just to be clear, not 100% sure if there is a...
Now I've just got
if both copies of Kaguyamon are in this deck, but I don't believe
yes,
there's
both
a...
of them are on the old defensive one because it's
opposed
the one
to
that
the
gives
ex-
the extra
yeah.
alliance check, and
Sure.
also defensively, it's like when something gets popped, you get to play back. Karakura would have probably won him the game here because old Karakura going
Karakura to Kaguya.
Kaguya, the familiar token pops at end of turn, familiar token pops in response, and you get to clear the Shushu next to it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Rond plus Mirai, like, this is probably wraps, but I mean,
For what it's worth, it's 5 security to clear, so that does require the little bit of extra
5
extension.
security clear, but you had 2 bodies on board when you started. So
Sure.
like, you don't even have to find as crazy a lethal line here because you do just have a body.
Do I have any outs? No, I have no outs.
I think it's a weird one.
Yeah, the extra Shushumon here kind of, I think, indicates that there's some capacity here to not play, like, the full greedy line. You can conceptually just clear the board here, and it's not the end
Yeah.
of the world.
But the other thing as well is because Inigo's on Scramble, in the mirror, especially when you're playing into these more brittle balls to the walls kind of builds like Salty Mandarin is playing, if he can't break you, the Scramble lets you play and then you can crack back, and because you are better at rebuilding than his list is, you can push out in times where you can't kill just because you force him to go.
Yeah,
if
that's
that
true.
makes sense. Like,
I think within the context of, like, there's no other delays in presence other than the Scramble. I'm assuming a very limited number, if any, of any kind of warping here. So there's a lot of concern of, like, when you have the Nyaromon, the ability by which you can control the memory very precisely is such that, like, yes, you can play into a Scramble and give your opponent the capacity to rebuild, but you are almost certainly not giving them enough to actually build a body off of that. And without the raising area, and without Mirai, and without any Rondes or anything like that, like, a clear here could give a search back, but I don't think it goes much further than that.
oh goodness me, we're swinging with the Nyaro. Burning a Mirai out does suck. Oh,
Checking a
Mirai for
I mean,
Mirai.
that is one of the cards that would have helped, But that's the way this shakes out. You have to make the check if you want to manipulate the memory. So yeah, sadly you go memory neutral because the Mirai will give the one back. So that's the risk you take. Although it is worth saying that necessarily isn't the Mirai I'm sure Omnix Inigo was sort of hoping to see in a hand where they're stuck and have not yet shown any of us.
Yeah,
Oh, that's
we
it.
are just gonna
Hachi
scoop.
Machi.
Just. Oh no! Rue reveals the next card. We were 1 card short. Both of them looking for the level 5. Neither of them able to find it. So
That's a
unfortunately
heartbreaker.
for Luke, that is going to be a top 8 finish. Top 2, top 8.
Yes.
The most consistent placer at the Bristol Regional.
Yeah, best in the building by a mean in that regard.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
Toxin literally next with a top 16, top 8 and a top 16. So, I mean, it's going to be rough in the moment, but you can look back on it. 2 consecutive regional wins, and unlike last year where he traveled to Pontypool, just barely missed out.
Isn't that the
traveled to
truth?
something else, just barely missed out, and then got it. He's on holiday for the rest of the season.
Yeah, it's a good event to have qualified at. Shoutouts to Welsh Digimon though. Shoutouts to Pontypool. That store did us all a good deal with that first store regional, and your online cast for that was a banger.
Yeah, it was fun. I think it really definitely started putting him on the map. Like
Yeah.
being aware of him as a player. But yeah, really, really cool run. Yeah, excellent list. Really, really smart player. And maybe he's in Millennium Infinite Loop. Like,
Yeah,
I'd say
for-
jail, but he's having so much fun. He's a prison warden. He's
Yeah.
putting you in jail, and he's just like tapping on the bars as he walks
Yeah,
past.
he's like the federal agent on the inside.
So that is going to be 2-1 to OmniX Inigo. So OmniX, for the second Bristol Regional in a row, will make it into top 4.
Congratulations.
And yeah, the UK players have been putting on a show. Looking to try and defend the house. I think it is literally everyone. Everyone is from the UK except our number 1 seed, who is
Yes.
hailing from Portugal.
Wow. European Digimon, man. Very hype.
Yeah.
This is a matchup I was really excited to watch too, because one of the cool things about like the whispers I had been hearing and like the choices to have these like branching decision paths, it's like people have discussed a lot about like with these Liberator decks, like Ukomon variants, non-Ukomon variants, emblem variants, non-emblem variants. Puppets kind of has the liberty of choosing a little bit of A, a little bit of B, because it got 2 waves of yellow emblems that you could customize your line with. But there's a lot of like intricate choices when you have an archetype that's sort of, I would say, fundamentally sound like this. And like this was really a style version. Like obviously it kind of came down to inconsistency on both of these players for this game 3, but like the choices to run the text, like the ruin mode, I mean, God, dude, could you imagine if you got to cast Ragna Ace for game?
I mean, there's a chance. He's still in bracket.
Yeah.
I'll go. Yeah, they've just taken the mics off. I'm gonna see if I can go grab him for a winner's interview.
Sounds great. Let me sneak around you here. Alrighty, let's see. But yeah, we're gonna get Mr. Streamer himself, Andrew, aka Elixir. He's gonna go and try and grab our competitors, see if we can get an invite or an interview, even. Excuse me. As I understand it, top 16, moving along pretty quick here. What decks are there in top 4? Well, we know one of them is Puppets. My awareness, I think we have one hoodie that was still potentially in. That one might still be up for discussion. So the UK might, I believe, potentially be putting hoodie on its first top here. But we've got our interview, so I'm going to pass you guys over to our streamer here. Once he is, well, they're getting organized. You know, we're in like a little shelf corner back here, guys. It's tight. We'll put a photo up on Twitter or something. You guys, I mean, sorry, it's X the everything out. But yeah. I just noticed that we got the misplay map. That's hype. All right, I'll give you guys the setup here. Oh, you want to come through? Come through. Congratulations.
Oh, hello.
Hello. Thank you for being here. Congratulations on your win in top 8.
Yeah.
How are you feeling?
I hated the matchup.
Yeah.
I hate the mirror. I hate everything about it.
It looked extremely stressful.
It was. Did you see that turn where like he built a schedule and I was just there like with he's like,
Yeah. You looked so nervous about going there that I was like, oh my god, this is where it's like the poker face game. It's like do you tell your opponent you don't have it, or you just be like cool as a cucumber and go up? And we were like, no, they're on stream, they're nervous. It's
I was
tough.
like, I was just like there. I was like, what are my outs? I was like, I realized, wait, Kokeshi, I have Emblem still out. I'm gonna do that. Found it. I was like, thank you, God.
Yeah, it all works out.
Yeah.
So let's talk Puppets, because your list was really exciting to tell us when you were looking at this stuff this weekend.
Yeah.
Meta manipulator, or perhaps a meta read for the room today. Is Ragnarlord Ace the future?
Look, I don't have to chip if I just play Ragnar for 9.
It makes a lot of sense to me.
That's
Chat,
what I'm
get yours now. No, it's cool. We were just talking about this on the stream. So one of the things I think is really interesting is your list and Luke's list seem like the two kind of like branch choices of how you build puppets in this format. It's like one is a lot more teched out to have a wider variation. The other one is like kerosene gas.
All
and
just
go.
gas, yeah.
I think something like it was like all of the delays were just like rondes and 1 training or something. Like it was just super streamlined, no accessory. So do you feel like, well, first, if you want to tell us about your run as well, that might give us the context. But do you feel like the more teched out way to go at the moment is like particularly good right now, or is it maybe because we're like kind of at the start of the format? Or
I went for the more teched out way because I was just thinking, what are the matchups I have bad against it? So like all things are ruin mode just to out anything big.
Yeah, amazing card.
Anymore, so
Good into all of the Liberators.
I've got Ragnar because Ragnar's
sick.
funny, and I got Nyabu because I only have run Nyabu because I don't go into it most of the time.
Oh, right.
It's literally just there if like they have an immune Digimon that's only
Yeah.
for a turn. So like Nyabu, out
keep the
it,
lingering
and,
shrink on
yeah,
it.
and say all right, it's gone next turn. And you get all the text like Namake as well. I've won a lot of my games through luck in just drawing the
Yeah.
top decking, and it's just Namake there.
So hey, dude, sometimes it's the golden road. You know, that's how it works.
It is.
Do you know what your options are for your next round? Are you aware of like what your either potential
so
matchups could be?
Going to that round, I think there was 3 or 4 TS,
Uh-huh.
1 Medusa, 2 puppets. That was that.
Yeah,
that's
you,
it.
of course we got you guys
yeah.
on the mirror.
And 1 Zeph.
Yes.
So I think I'm probably gonna see TS.
Okay, cool.
I had like 4 TS matchups yesterday.
Yeah.
I only lost once, but I was like,
I imagine the ruin mode's
Oh.
great there.
it works.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
No, that's so sick. So you said you played 4 TS yesterday. What was the most? Is that I assume the most you played against any deck
Yeah,
yesterday was TS?
TS, yeah.
Feels like it was kind of the deck here in the room this weekend. Like
Yeah.
folks really were excited to be playing it.
Yeah.
Do you feel like Puppets overall has like a great matchup for that specific deck, or any advice you want to give to the chat? I know OmniX, like you guys might have some stuff coming out later, so if you don't want to give away the goose for free.
I just think if I see them go Ajo raise and then take a security, I'm thinking thank you. I don't have the chip.
Ooh, 4 health. Thank you so much.
No
Thank you
chip,
so
no
much.
chip. It's sort of even. I just find the Make. Then I don't care about Minerva.
Yeah,
Then
yeah.
I just then I go
Dude, it's
face.
that easy.
Then I just go face. Then I just
Awesome.
go face.
Very sick, very sick. Well, thank you, Inigo. We appreciate you, bro. We're going to head to a be right back while we get ready for the next round. Stay here, chat. More red hot Digimon action coming soon.
OmniX.
Shouts to OmniX. Oh, yeah,
OmniX.
sorry. Do you want to shout out the team?
OmniX team shout out. Yeah.
Check out OmniX. They're
Yeah.
on like YouTube and Twitter and stuff.
All right.
All right, we'll see you in a bit, chat. Thank you very much.
No problem. No problem.
Do, 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 do.